In the realms of ancient mythology and speculative history, few topics have stirred interest and sparked imagination as intensely as the Anunnaki. Originating from the ancient Sumerian civilization, these deities have been at the center of various theories, ranging from the simply historical to the wildly fantastical. Today, we delve into a question that has intrigued both scholars and enthusiasts alike. What language did the Anunnaki speak? To understand the language of the Anunnaki, we must first consider their origins. The Anunnaki were considered to be a group of deities in the ancient Mesopotamian cultures, primarily Sumerian, but they also appear in Akkadian, Assyrian, and Babylonian mythologies. Described as powerful beings who descended from the heavens, they held sway over both the human and divine realms. Given their Sumerian roots, it's logical to begin our exploration with the Sumerian language. Sumerians are credited with creating one of the earliest forms of written communication, cuneiform script. This logophonetic script, etched on clay tablets, is one of the world's first written languages. Scholars propose that if the Anunnaki were indeed a product of Sumerian mythology, they would likely have been described and conceptualized through the Sumerian language. The Sumerian language itself is a linguistic anomaly, classified as a language isolate. This means it has no known relatives or derived languages. The intricacies of Sumerian are evident in their lexical innovations and grammatical structures, which distinguished it from the Semitic languages that later dominated the region. The complexity and richness of the language would have provided a nuanced medium for the Sumerians to explore and describe such powerful beings as the Anunnaki. As we move forward in history, the narratives of the Anunnaki were absorbed and adapted by the Akkadians. The Akkadian language, a member of the Semitic family, took hold as the lingua franca of Mesopotamia, thanks to the Akkadian Empire's political and cultural influence. If the stories of the Anunnaki continued to evolve during these times, it is plausible that they were communicated and embellished in Akkadian, a language closely tied to the Sumerian cuneiform tradition, but distinct in its linguistic features. Interestingly, the transition from Sumerian to Akkadian wasn't a sharp divide, but rather a gradual melding. This resulted in a rich cultural and linguistic exchange, often witnessed in bilingual inscriptions where both languages coexist, providing historians with invaluable insights. Such dual inscriptions suggest that the concept of the Anunnaki could have been articulated through both linguistic lenses, first in the original Sumerian and then in the rising tide of Akkadian. Despite this historical perspective, contemporary theories often attribute hypothetical and speculative languages to the Anunnaki. These theories, often rooted in the realm of pseudoscience, posit that the Anunnaki were extraterrestrial beings with their own advanced language, perhaps even encoded with secrets beyond our comprehension. While these ideas capture the imagination, they remain largely speculative, lacking empirical evidence and scholarly consensus. The fascination with the Anunnaki and their language endures, fueled partly by the mystery surrounding the incomplete understanding of ancient languages and partly by humanity's perpetual intrigue with the unknown. The Sumerians, and subsequently the Akkadians, left behind a trove of cuneiform tablets, yet many remain untranslated or only partially understood. Each discovery in this field holds the potential to unlock new dimensions of our past, perhaps even providing fresh insights into the linguistic heritage of the Anunnaki. In conclusion, while we cannot definitively state what language the Anunnaki spoke, the most grounded hypothesis ties them to the Sumerian and Akkadian languages, a reflection of the cultures that birthed and adapted their legends. These ancient languages offer a window into the extraordinary world of Mesopotamian mythology and continue to be of immense value to linguists and historians alike. Whether viewed through the lens of historical inquiry or the colorful prism of myth, the Anunnaki remain a compelling testament to our ancestors' attempts to grapple with the mysteries of existence. As we unravel the past, we are reminded that languages, much like the myths they convey, are bridges connecting us to the tapestry of human history.